Чекаем запись. Запись идет. Начинаем. Один раз меня уже выбило, блядь. Я надеюсь, что меня еще раз не выбьет. Последний эпизод. Легенечко, быстренько за неделю прошел. Снова возвращаться к Hand of Fate 2. Сука, сложно там. Ну, тут тоже сложно. Сложно проебаться. Хотя не проебаться тоже сложно.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Take this traitor away.
Я не соблюл свое слово. Блять.
Damien, where are you?
Но он же не был в шлеме. Афинку я себе оставил.
Tell your uncle.
Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Конец-то.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Ёбаные, блять. Андеды. Забыл, как вот не ходыки, блять.
Roderick, I know what I'm doing.
Ну, бля, Эшера жалко, но он все равно бы не стал лордом.
Iron from ice, brother.
Iron from Ice. Сука. Под Старками, блядь, лучше жилось. Что ж там медленное, блядь, это дикари?
Gods.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet!
Так,
The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon?
созвездие.
Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north.
И на небо, да, посмотреть.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
I found it, Sylvie. Right under the eye of the Ice Dragon. Just like it says on the map.
You hear that? Hey, it must be close.
I hope you're right. I don't know how much further he can go.
Блять,
We need to keep moving.
сука. Да, надо идти. Возьму брата под это.
His wound is getting worse.
It burns. It burns like all 7 L's combined.
Старайся быть потише, пожалуйста. Ради наших же благ.
I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me.
anything happens, I want you to leave me.
Нет.
You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
I won't leave you behind. Not now. Not ever.
I don't want to hold you back. If Sylvie gets hurt because of it, or you, I mean this, Garrett.
Она не
If
хочет,
I'm
чтобы...
gone, Sylvie will need someone to look after her.
Нет.
I know she's stubborn and proud,
Перестань.
but she's a good person.
Stop talking like that. You're not gonna die.
If I do, though, she's still my little sister. And if I'm not around to protect her, I need to know there's someone who can.
What are you doing?
I found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Sure. Так что мне надо делать?
You see this?
Медведь? Блядь. Однажды... Похоже на медведя.
Whatever
Ну, блядь,
made
это...
this must be enormous.
Ну, блядь, медведь Undead, это уже в сериале было. Блядь, это печально.
Gods.
Череп обглодан, хотя сама туша довольно цела, что странно.
It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Нет шкуры, странно.
Been torn apart.
Где-то, блядь, я слышу такие шепоты в каком-то гамесе. Медведь. Это белый медведь, блядь. Сука, белый медведь.
Shit! We have to cross the ice!
Иди, блядь. Я
Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
драться с медведем, блядь. Ну хорошо, что я хотя бы буду биться с ним на ножах. Нужно сломать лед. Блядь, я хочу сказать, я неплохой боец. Побежали, побежали, побежали. Опа! Е! Медведи умеют плавать, блядь. Это не поможет. А это, случайно, не его берлога? А, пацаны? Медведи умеют плавать, блядь. Они же недавнищие. Притом белые медведи. Давай руку, молодой. Мы не спаслись, блядь. Он прямо за нами идет, сука. Мы не могли спастись, блядь. Просто из-за того, что это медведь. Это медведь, и он умеет плавать. Он умеет плавать, люди, блядь. Что вы за дауны? Вы что, блядь? Северяне не знают, что медведь умеет плавать. Мы куда-то вышли. Факел? Неожиданно.
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Finally.
We found it. After everything we've been through. We finally found it.
I can hardly believe it's real. Look. Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry!
Бля, мне кажется, наше путешествие на север закончится тем, что мы станем андедами в армии Короля Ночи. Но это не точно. Сейчас охотники помогут. Коттер, блядь.
Cotter, I need all your strength. We need to get to that village.
Давай, Коттер, блядь, держись.
Help us!
Do something!
High vis.
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Лул. Или что, Рили опустили оружие после этого? Ту-ду-ду. Кингсленде. Тут вот сейчас значок Баратеонов, тут уже давно нет, блядь. Потому что их всех ританули, блядь, и поубивали, как свиней с морг. Хотя в этом временном промежутке, наверное, еще это восстанец должен быть жив. Ну, то, что никто сейчас одичало меньше пиздец, только крастер скип и все такое. Ту-ду. Если прилечу там на ледяном драконе на пиздилку, это вообще мы все зарешаем. Только, блядь, это не точно, что это вообще возможно. Ледяной дракон тайпается, это солнце, это честно. Спасибо Вики по Game of Thrones за это. А мне еще вышли без корректирования инфосотка, что я, блядь, тут вообще всех тречу подряд, блядь. Это учительно много пизжу. Ну ладно, так даже лучше. Ну что, блядь, чего-то просто люди не понимают. Вообще, да, белые медведи довольно, кстати, мирные. Было удивительно, что он нас напал. Но как я понял, этот парень просто его контролил. Слушай.
Nothing to do with the old...
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this?
Да я украла вообще-то.
Sarah's been stealing wine.
Да я их украла, блядь.
From Cersei, no less.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens.
Я уйду сам.
Tommen's garden party, Mirror. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mirror. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mirror. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this.
Я приму эту пулю за
Sarah
страну.
says you used her to get you into the party.
Да, да.
You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on.
Да, это так.
Please, tell me this isn't true.
Но это
Mira,
правда.
please. I can't go back to Highgarden.
Ну это
My
правда,
lady,
блядь.
I'm sorry. Sarah's telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart. I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this. I feel betrayed.
Потому что я, блядь, третий.
I
Да.
won't have it.
You should know, Sarah had nothing to do with this. The blame belongs to me, and me alone.
I'll take that into account when I decide what to do with her. And as
Ну,
for
блядь,
you,
действительно.
consider yourself dismissed from my service.
Ну, бля, нахуй иди, как бы.
Now get out.
Я уже сделал все, что мог. Ну и, в принципе, ты мне ничем не поможешь. Да и положение просто служанки мне ничего не дает. Я вообще не понимаю, нахуя я так цеплялся за эту службу. Ну, потому что потенциальная будет подружка, типа, королева, да. Но мы все знаем, что потом Септа Бейлора, блядь, взорвется вместе с твоим ебалом. Так что
Mira, wait!
на этот раз не предал.
I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do.
Ну,
You
что похуй.
saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me.
Это,
I
блядь, ничего не
expected I'd be on my
стоило.
way to Highgarden by now. I couldn't let you take the fall. You need Marjorie's protection more than I do. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Вообще похуй,
I
как
hope
бы.
you're right about that. But thank you. I know you didn't have to do it.
И тут колеску говни отыгрываю чисто как-то, без проебов. А дома все время проебываюсь, блядь.
I suppose
Сука.
this is goodbye.
Вот за Родрика, за Итана проебался.
I'm not
Желаю
sure
удачи.
Tarwick is a lovely man. Good luck with your wedding. Thanks, Mira. I'll send you an invitation.
Рад бы присутствовать.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard.
Давай, сливай инфу.
There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Конечно, блядь, ну.
About you murdering a Lannister guard.
Блядь, ну это правда. Это
Thanks,
правда.
Sarah.
Блядь, это правда.
You're on your own now.
Это же правда, блядь. Я же в дриле убил его. Бэкнул, блядь, в шею. И все равно мне высылают, так что хули мне что Ланнистеры сделать. Поеду на землю Старков. Блядь, земли Старков-то нет уже. Кроме стены. Потому что, блядь, там Таргариен, Люля, сука. Нет земли Старков больше. Ну там Халф Старк, Халф Тарк. Ну, бля. Дракон-то попиже, чем волк, как говорится. Если я выберу между двумя блодлайнами, я выберу Таргариена, потому что волков, тьфу, это приручать драконов. Мы едем убивать империю.
Fuck, Westeros! All we eat is fucking bread!
We've passed villages. We should have raided them.
You didn't come here to steal from farmers.
We didn't come to get ambushed either. But plans change.
I can't believe my little brother's gone. All that bloody fool wanted was to come back to Westeros and fight for his family. I told him it was stupid, that we had a good thing going across the narrow sea. But he did it anyway. All for a family.
Я слишком веселый, блядь, пиздец.
We banished him to the other side of the world, but begged him to return when they needed him.
He might have been an exile,
but his name never stopped being Forrester. I doubt a day went by he didn't remember it.
Well, maybe you're right. Because there isn't a day goes by that I don't think about getting revenge against the White Hills.
Мести, а не мести.
I keep expecting to turn my head and see him riding beside me. Laughing at the idea that he, of all people, could actually be dead. But then I turn and it's just you. No offense. It's just not.
Блядь, я спас предателя для того, чтобы защитить братюню. Сука, и не смог.
No, you don't. You hadn't seen him in years.
Him and I, we used to sneak out of Ironrath and get drunk on mead with the Chandler's daughters. He could drink like a fish, but I'd get so drunk he'd have to help me walk home. One time he even carried me.
We did the same thing once, actually. Except it was Valerian fire whiskey and a butcher's girl.
Now here we are, both of us, without the man we once called brother.
Maybe you do understand.
I understand. Такие клятвы больше не могу давать. Права не имею. Блять, мы заставим их заплатить.
You'll get your chance for revenge.
Да.
The White Hills have shown their hand. They'll be coming for us now. But first, Roderick has a duty to bear. He needs to tell his mother that she's lost another son.
Еще одного. То, что мы знали о предательстве, нихуя нам не помогло. Если бы у меня сейчас есть выбор казнить его, я бы его казнил. Вот, блядь, честное слово. Или не, на стену. Да, вот нехай на стену, блядь. На стену, блядь. Помреть в пиздилке с одичалами. Снова там не даст ему заговниться сильно. Вы радуетесь, блядь, у нас поминки будут скоро.
Roderick!
Your brother dead.
I was so worried.
Your brother dead.
You've returned. I knew you would.
Блядь, это не повод для радости. Вернулась только половина Форестеров, которая уехала. Только половина.
Roderick, where is your brother?
Он мертв.
The ambush. What happened?
Гриф убил его.
Griff got to him first. I'm sorry.
No! Easy, I've got you. Those animals. Those monsters.
Мы поднимем оружие. Ты это знаешь.
Roderick.
My lord, they were very fond of Asher. They saw him as one of their own.
Asher is dead! Murdered! But we must all turn our grief to rage! And turn that rage on House Whitehill! For it is they who took him from us!
They didn't do this to us! They did it to you! Asher brought us here to fight, but Asher's dead. What's coming isn't battle, it's slaughter.
Not if we put up a good fight.
Bah! You think we can't see the difference between strength and weakness? Your people are terrified. Your walls are made of wood. What's to stop us taking what we want and leaving this shithole? There is food, gold, weapons. We could make out well here.
You try it and I'll kill every last one of you myself.
You couldn't take the weakest of us.
Why don't you test me?
Though, he's nothing like Asher.
And you're nothing like a real army.
Yet you want us to fight like one.
What I want is for you to obey your lord.
He's not our lord.
Show some respect.
Doesn't mean shit.
I will have order! Or I will have heads. If we fight amongst ourselves, we're dead. If we mistrust each other, we're dead. Either we band together, or Ironrath will be the last place any of us ever see.
Не стоит, блядь. Что, дядя, что ли? Без пизды? Это дядя, что ли? Дядя же... White Hill.
I bring a message from the Lady Gwyn.
Gwyn? Gwyn Whitehill?
What does she say?
They're on the march. They'll be at our gates by nightfall.
We're doomed.
Мы будем сражаться.
Fucking great.
Please remain calm. Please.
Everybody, look to your lord.
Grab whatever weapons you can find. It's time to prepare for battle.
Пух. Iron from Ice. Скоро будут, блядь, сложные квиктайм-ивенты. Я надеюсь, что... Какие-то немытые дикари.
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the foresters.
У меня есть кулон, если ты не
I've
знаешь.
seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We need your help. My friend is sick.
By the look of him, your friend is going to die. They must teach you nothing at Castle Black. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House
Как
Forest.
ты докажешь это? Я
Anyone
докажу.
could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
Есть healing magic, блядь, я не знаю, какой это.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Это дети леса, что ли?
Who is this girl?
Это его сестра.
Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josera.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago, betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
Дети от одичалых, да? Лорд Грегор, Лорд Грегор.
Whites.
Gregor wen fenden bjonen.
This is the gift the Grove gives me.
I control these warriors.
What about them?
Hiftanes. What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black?
Да.
I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Бля, отлагай.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
Не предай только мое доверие к тебе,
There's
пожалуйста.
something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen. Ready.
Steady. Go. Тут... нет, не ранится, найтинс. Типа какие-то освященный клинок или что? Господи, должна быть Королевская гавань, да. Что надо чередовать пиздеж с файтами.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Бля. Опа.
Get down. Search the place.
They're coming after us for the murder.
Shit. The knife is in there.
We should have gotten rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What?
Lul.
That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard.
Ну, бля, так-то
There's
так.
more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us,
Спасай себя.
you've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Нет, парень.
They
Я...
won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
We can't bring Lady Marjorie into this.
What? Why not?
Я уже
A
напредавался
scandal could
сегодня.
hurt her right now.
Scandal! They're going to cut off our heads.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Don't worry, Tom. We'll figure out who's behind this. We've managed to get this far, haven't we?
You're right, Lady Mira. But we ain't faced nothing like this. But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Мы все равно хотели выслать, так что лучше я сам уеду домой.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Я покажусь, парень. Нет.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you.
Нет, блядь, парень!
Bye, Lady Mira.
Блядь.
The coal boy. Take him.
Минус пацан. Жил без страха, умер без страха. Сейчас мы, по идее, должны за это пацанов с ножами, которые с андатами файтятся за нормальных. Лул. We wanna fight, we will fight. Сотни 3, может, будет, наверное. Таран! Как дирижабль, блядь, выглядит. Это дирижабль in your ass просто. Как говорится. Кипящей смолы нет, случайно? Или еще что-нибудь?
Gates are down. Archers at the ready. The foot soldiers are armed, for whatever that's worth.
Talia and Elena?
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be with them, my lady.
And let Blood think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution.
He must be shitting in his britches.
Get your men off my land, Whitehill, and I might let you leave with your heart still beating. I can't do that, Roderick. Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. All that's left to determine is how you will die. Ryan, bring the gift!
No. What's he doing?
I brought you something to mount on your wall. Come on, lad. Hold it up so your brother can see.
No! Fuck!
И что там?
Oh, you should have seen the rest of him. Or what's left after we fed it to the...
The next pike's for you, lad. I'll see to it myself. Oh, he's beginning to bore me. Take the gate! Arrows, watch out! Get out of the way!
Мы не можем там, блядь, смазать чем-нибудь, блядь, чтобы они пошли нахуй.
My lord, we must take action.
Return fire! Return fire!
Щиты-то хуёвые все-таки.
Find me when the gate falls.
Рогатые шлемы нереалистичны, я знаю. Потому что
Get
можно...
off this bloody wall!
That animal! He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Duncan's fault. I've been in many sieges, but because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defences, the strength of our gate, and they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have hours, maybe less.
Once they break that gate, Ironrath will fall.
We need to counterattack. Hit them where it hurts.
But how? They'll storm the keep the moment we open the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Royland, the map.
Блядь, очевидно же, тут есть обход, как бы.
There's a hunting trail that runs through the forest. If a few of us were to slip out the postern gate,
Мы сможем атаковать.
we'd end up here, behind Lud's army.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, kill some Whitehills, and maybe get your brother back in the bargain.
My lord, I'm all in favor of acting decisively. But if you're caught out there, it's all over. This war, your house, your brother's life.
We don't have time to argue, Royal. This is the only chance we've got.
As you say, my lord. Just keep your head on out there.
Amaya, this is it. We're going to war. Are you with me or not?
Мы будем убивать и много убивать. Так
We
что
are with you. Only because Asher already paid us. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be... Arrows! We need arrows! Royland, I'm trusting you with the defense of Ironrath.
They may have greater numbers, but they have none of our fight.
пошли. Блядь, нехорош я стал запираться.
So you'd cut me loose like some injured horse?
Give me a moment. Elena, why aren't you inside?
Your maester wants to send me away.
The Glenmores have cousins in the Riverlands.
I've stood by you since the beginning, Roderick. If our nights together meant anything to you, tell him I belong here at Ironrath.
Tell him I make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Of course you do, Elena. This is your home now.
Thank you.
Звуковая дорожка обрывается. Странная хуйня. Ну все, пошли, пошли, пошли. Не время, блядь, ебать себе в рот. Уходим.
May the gods be with you today, Roderick.
Уходим, блядь. По коням. По коням. Пошли.
Follow me. Let's end this before they do.
Все, пошли. Было бы с Ашером, было бы меньше проблем с ебучими рабами. Но тогда было больше проблем со своими, потому что, блядь, Ашер изгнанник ебаный. Это же очевидно. Потому что Ашер не станет лордом, не стал бы. Старый знакомый.
Lady Mira. There she is. Take her. What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
Да. Ну, сука. Поехали, блядь.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
На маршруточке катался.
Rivergate, quick as you can. What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed.
Не стоит сейчас
Clearly you've
обманываться.
made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was just the beginning. I plan to destroy anyone in my way.
Бля, Так что говорю, бля, помогите мне, пожалуйста. Сейчас такие,
Now that
сука.
you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal.
Найти нового союзника.
You're clever, Mira. Identifying Andros as our common enemy while approaching me as a partner. You showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed. You really didn't see it coming. You never should have trusted me. That may have been your only mistake. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira, but it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
The Whitehills don't understand Ironwood. They can't take care of the forests. You may control the trade, but they'll run it into the ground. Only the foresters really know those woods. You're a fool not to see that.
Рано или поздно все выгоря, блядь. Дурачок.
I'll find another forest. I couldn't care less, and neither should you, because you'll be dead.
Блядь, я бойкая девка, северянка все-таки. А ты долбоеб. Я тебе ударю в ебало, сука. В кадык, молодец.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
Я не буду ничего говорить. Мне нечего сказать. Мне не нравится вариант диалога, который тут есть.
Take her to the cells.
Бля, надеюсь, ему с бесом съебаться
Chin
и...
up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Съебаться к Тарариану, блядь. Потому что, сука, Дейенерис единственный тут норм король. Джон Сноу, конечно, попизже, но, блядь, пока вроде бы... Я не знаю, как там будет развиваться история, станет ли Джон властителем всего или нет.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father.
Бля,
We
очевидно,
are
как
his
бы.
bastards.
Сноу же.
I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey.
Ну да, блядь, не
Few
просто.
try. And fewer still live to tell about it.
It wasn't easy. I had to break my vows to the Night's Watch. We barely made it.
Not many survive this far north of the Wall. But you're here.
Меня похвалили.
Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time. Gregor ven fionden Bjorne sager ven. Svealoden mopre befastan.
Из дозора молодой. Чё мне не дали, блядь, пыкалку? Чё я с сордом ебаный? Он же мне нихуя не даст. Ну, сука. -1 дракон. Поджигай!
Oh, you're an ugly bastard.
На, нахуй. Так. Неплохо, да?
You fought well for a crow.
Oh, blah.
Saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit you can fight.
Ну, хоть на этом, блядь,
Maybe they did
спасибо.
teach you something at Castle Black.
You fought well yourself.
Ну,
Or
да.
at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that. The more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Weissenir. Did you not hear me? Fulgorin! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Weissenir.
Ненадежно.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove. That her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The Whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Бля, надо, короче, идти и пиздиться.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Einrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince Elsera to join us. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Это же глупо. Король, блядь, зимы наебашит нас.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Я же ее отвязал, блядь. Чего он говорит о Силве? Что за хуйня? Ну, бля, очевидно, в тюряшку попал. Ну, хотя бы знаю, кто против меня плоти. Вроде бес сидел. Это сидим за чужие грехи. Зубы. Факел. Взять факел. Могу возьму. Можно кого-то уебать этим факелом. Звучит неплохо. Звучит неплохо. Опа. Зубы.
Oh god.
Коренные.
Those are human teeth.
Блядь, ты что же, да? Ты вообще живешь в средневековье? Як тебя можно было таким этим вывести из равновесия, блядь?
Jailer, please.
Shut it!
Please come here.
Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey, no talking.
Jailer! Jailer, come over here.
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it. Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me, please. I'll do anything. Just tell me. Bastard!
Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me
Блок.
that look.
Кек.
You
Бля.
can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I don't judge you. We've all done things we're not proud of.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tuft of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing!
just to hold him again.
Блядь, ну, конечно, посидеть, видно, очень страшно.
That's
Творятся
what getting
хуйня.
out of here means to me.
А у меня нихуя нет, кроме семьи.
What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
Your family needs you. Nothing else matters. I'd do whatever it takes to survive. Whatever it takes.
My lord, please. Please take me out of here!
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Так-то да,
Be
так-то да.
quick. We'll be coming back for her next. For your trouble.
Что ты собираешься сделать? У меня есть факел, блядь, я не просто так их подобрал, блядь. Чтоб дать тебе поебал этим факелом.
Come on, you!
Please! Wait, wait!
Погоди, погоди.
Shut your fucking mouth!
They'll be here for you soon.
Если я тебя не взъебашу.
We don't have much time.
На, сука.
Enough! I've come to talk.
I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Lud will likely ruin every forest under his control. Only foresters know how to really work ironwood. That's useful. And then I realized there's something much more valuable than your knowledge of trees, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagine less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here.
Одна жизнь ничего не стоит.
Think of your bloodline.
Моя жизнь ничего не стоит.
Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Lud will take care of the rest. He marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive.
Ну туда нахуй себя.
Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
Until I cut your throat in your sleep.
Doubtless you'd try, given half the chance. But you won't be. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Блядь, ты парень. Не будешь так выебываться, я тебя просто ёбну факелом по голове, блядь, и скажу, это пидор долбоёб.
The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira.
Моя жизнь ничего не стоит.
That coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do.
Блядь, ты это знаешь невыгодное предложение.
Power. You'll give up your ancestral home, but you'll be alive.
Нахуя все это, блядь, чтобы жить в темнице? Нахуя?
So, Mira, what do you say?
Можно тут есть выбор ебать тебе? Я никогда не буду твоей.
You will never have Ironrath, and you will never have me.
What? You fool!
I'd rather
die.
Такому долбоебу, блядь, лучше умереть.
Fine. Have it your way.
Они такие, о, все равно она сдохнет, лул. Тут даже с родителями не познакомился. Долбоёбый кусок. Если бы ты не сказал, что ты меня трейтанул, то ты бы мог это сделать. Если бы ты тут не выебывался. Я бы тогда, возможно, купился на твой пиздеж. А так нет.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett.
Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I thought he was getting help.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. There's nothing that will save him now. Which is why I needed to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
it's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
Только если не могу. Не хотите его случайно жертву принести? А?
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
This is for Cotter.
You can't give him that. I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Ебать рана, хуёвая, парень.
Garrett, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? Oh, I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away. Ah, you have to protect Sylvie. Ah.
Of course.
Cotter!
Oh, I can't bear it anymore.
Бать там до кости, сука.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
You said you'd help him.
I wish I could. But I'm afraid it's too late for that now. But you can still use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I speak only for myself. Garrett Tuttle.
Lord Gregor trusted you with the secrets of the North Grove.
Блять.
He must have seen something in you. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. Then his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett.
Или послен.
Give him
Блядь.
that poison, and his blood will be useless.
Прости, Силвия.
Let us use his blood
Прости,
to give
Коттер.
us strength.
I'll do it. For the North Grove.
I knew I could count on you, Garrett.
Блять.
Use the dagger to open his chest. We need his heart.
Вскрыть, блять.
Good. Now grab his heart, quickly, while his blood still pulses through it. Now bring it here. Squeeze the blood into the fire. While it's still warm.
Блять, плохая.
Thank you, Garrett. I know it was difficult, but you did the right thing. Now we must burn the body.
У меня есть просьба. Большая просьба.
There's too many fucking guards. Keep your heads down. We'll have to find a way to distract them.
More guards. Place is crawling with them. Horses hate being tethered during a battle. If we can just get them loose. That must be Lud's tent. Of course he'd take the biggest one for himself. The tower gives a great view over their camp.
Enough thinking. Where do you want us?
Cut the horses free. Send them galloping through the camp.
Horses? That's what you want?
That's what we need. A distraction.
Fine. But if any Whitehills get in our way, might have to cut them loose too.
Meet here once you've done your part.
Good luck, Basilisk. Try not to get yourself dead, Westerosi.
Can we rely on them?
You can trust them to fight. Beyond that... Come on, let's get this done.
Я же не стелсер, блядь. Все-таки. Да ёбаный ты в рот, когда это там закончится? Может сейчас? Хотя бы.
The horses! They're loose! Secure the Forester boy. Make sure the little shit can't escape.
We can't run if he doesn't have legs.
Do what you must.
And if anything happens to me, kill him.
Yes, father.
Bring me my greatsword.
Fuck. What do we do?
Так.
I want to make him bleed.
We'll follow them. They'll lead us to Ryan.
But lad, freeing my brother is more important.
Fine. But before this is over, I am killing that man.
Согласен, блядь.
I'll take Griff and his men head on. Sneak behind. Grab Ryan. Get him the hell out of here.
Let me go! My brother will kill you all!
Go on, hold him down, will ya?
I swore to your brother I'd avenge him. Whatever happens, make sure this Griff dies.
I'll do my best.
Все, короче. На этот раз я слово свое сдержу. Гриф умрет.
Oh, Roderick Forrester. I thought I'd have to tear down your walls to get your head. But here you are, making a gift of it. Oh, yes! I'm starting a collection. Where is the little shit? Fucking Foresters!
Не жди пощады, ублюдок. Сука.
You always think it's gonna go your way, don't you, Rod? You're arrogant. Makes it sloppy.
Сука. Мне не важно, что ты плачешь. Ты хотел меня убить.
I'm sorry. For Asher.
Сука. Ты заслужил. Я сдержал свое слово на этот раз. На этот раз да. Надо было взять с собой. Кинули туда бы в толпу, было бы так весело.
Westerosi, you live! Where's the basilisk?
Last I saw, she escaped with my brother while I was taking care of Griff.
He's dead. Good.
I thought Beska would be here with Ryan.
Veska will have to take care of herself. To Ironra!
Кто там сражается? Там типа еще воины?
They're everywhere.
Убиваем их, блядь, пацаны. Вот это вот вы умеете лучше всего.
What's the situation here, Royland?
Grim, my lord.
Что за ситуация?
The Whitehills have broken through and the rest of their forces may cross the gate at any moment. We need reinforcements at the gate.
Have you seen Mother? Where is she? Have you seen Mother? No one knows where she is.
Now!
Мы будем драться. Сука блядская, а?
Your command.
Forward! We have to seize the gate!
Retake the gate!
Если мы удержим ворота, то и крестьяне выживут, блядь. Если дом падет,
Now this is the war Asher promised.
мы будем сражаться. Потому что, не потому, что крестьяне это нужны, а потому что что? Потому что наш дом не падет. Нахуй крестьян, блядь. Бабы еще нарожают. На! Мы будем убивать. 2 кликами. Убиваем всех. Всех. Щиты, блядь. Телегу, блядь. Горящая телега, то, что нам нужно.
Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Давай, женщина. Железо изо льда. Я убью тебя. Сильнейший дом выживет. И это будет мой дом. Я обещал. Я обещал. Я обещал.
Lord Roderick Forrester, last of his kind.
Не последний. Далеко не последний. Что, блядь, приятно, ублюдок? Блядский ты конь. Я, блядь, не стану ждать битвы 1 на 1. И ты не станешь. Вы, сука, блядский, а?
Let go of my son! Fucking Forrester, cunt!
Убили мать! Ах ты, сука! По ебалу давно не получал, пидор? Это будет болеть. Я буду сражаться до тех пор, пока не умру. За наш дом. За наш дом. Райан, стань лордом, когда вырастет. Плевать. Мать, думаю, что ты трейтер. Прости меня. Еще есть один человек, с которым надо покончить. Еще один. Ну что это конец. Блядь. Дом пал. Наш дом пал. И за что? Не за хуй собачий. Как бы не так. Блять. Есть еще кое-что. Так ведь? Что мне надо сделать?
My lord, we have to get you out of here.
Roderick, help me!
You can't save her. You have to go. You must survive, Roderick. For the house. For all of us. Go! Now!
Блять. Я все въебал. Наш дом, нашу семью, наших крестьян, блять. Все потеряно. Форестеры мертвы. Только один Райан остался жив. Мы не смогли защитить наш дом. Мы проиграли. У меня нет ни любви, ни детей. Надо бы отправить ее домой. Только вот, как всегда, игры Telltale поимели меня в сраку. No happy end for me. Бля. Надо было пацана спасти и бить трейтера, да, возможно, все было лучше. Это не точно.
What you did was right.
I did what I had to do.
I'll let you light the pyre.
Мы идем отсюда. Здесь нам больше не место. Мы идем на юг.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost. You know protecting the North Grove is the right thing to do.
Нет.
Those were Gregor's last words.
They sent you. You should decide.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our forces and march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
Мы уйдем. Потому что надо потерять все в ёбаный раз. В очередной.
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Их тоже казнили передо мной. Я приму смерть с гордо поднятой головой, ибо история Форестера закончится здесь. Потому что в сериале их нет, а значит, они не должны иметь влияние на мир. Значит, они должны умереть. Ну, с казнями никто не спасет. Это уж точно, если на защиту дома у меня были какие-то надежды, которые, бля, конечно, выебали в сраку. Потому что, блядь, Игра престолов все-таки плюс игра от Telltale. То есть no choices at all вообще.
Bring forth the next prisoner.
Я сама войду на это. Я приму эту пулю за страну. Be quick. Если что я скажу.
This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Kill her! She's
A
innocent!
disgrace to her family name!
Spare her!
Я выше тебя.
Mira Forrester, in the sight of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Shame! Kill her!
If you have final words, speak them now.
She's innocent! Spare her! Iron from ice! A brave She's innocent! Oh, noble Kill her!
Iron from ice.
Kneel!
Можно не склонить колени? Нельзя. Что ладно, жму S, так уж и быть. Положить голову на плаху. Я не сохраню эту жизнь ради дома. Доставай без доблести, не вкладывай без чести. Точно не промечу так палача. Положу свою жизнь с гордо поднятой головой. Да и явят старые боги нам свое великолепие в новый день. Вот две ветки закончились. Последняя. Мы придем, и нас расстреляют ватхилы со стен. Или мы пойдемся к королю, и нас сделают себе рабами. В следующем мгновении там где нас всех расстреляли, да? Я иду на верную смерть. Но не потому, что хочу, а потому, что я должен идти на нее. Iron Promise. Мы не согнулись и были наказаны, как и было обещано. Надо будет эти концовочки посмотреть, какие есть, чтобы понять, успел ли я к полный даун или еще был шанс. Наверное, был. Окей. Сейчас эпилог, да? White Hero Rebellion. Раненый, сломленный. Том Форестер. Родрик, стекший кровью на лошади, потерявший свой разум. Бля, я еще жив. Как и дом Форестеров. Сзади, наверное, дикари, да? Чтобы показать, что я тоже сдох, да, типа?
Roderick?
My lord.
Я пощадил тебя, значит, не зря.
We haven't much time. They may have won this battle, but they will not win the war.
Не давай нам надежду, у нас нет ни воинов, ни хуя. Придется своими дикарями молодой. И все. Бешка с новым. Уже эпилог. Тут уже все ветки почти закончились. Уже в финале.
Грандо?
Грандо в финале. Окей.
Все?
Ну, вот и сказочки конец. Кто слушал, ты понял,
блядь,
что
думал...
Николай все проебал, как обычно. Можно? Может, тут еще что-то есть? Не. Ну, вот кодекс мой. По-моему, он изменяется. Ну-ка, что тут пишете?
Кто же, блядь, такие?
Персонажи.
Это ноунеймы, блядь, по мне так.
Просто ты не смотрел. Ну, в итоге дом Николая пал. Сука ебаная, фу. Павел даже не поглядел ни одной серии. Надо было полететь концовочкой. Все. Ушел.